Okay, let's see. I completely lost my train of thought the last time. Okay, coming from experience, talking about, treating people decent enough to tell them that you have an issue with them, whether they've done something that made you uncomfortable and they don't realize it, and they're not going to realize it, honestly. If someone has gone and done and or said something and it's made you really uncomfortable and you don't tell them, how are they going to be able to adjust and not do it if you don't tell them? I understand uncomfortable situations are uncomfortable. They're hard. But honestly, here's the thought. Honestly, you cannot sit there, stand there, lean there, or whatever there, say, I am a responsible adult, whatever the age, whether you're 20 to 50, you cannot stand there, say I'm a responsible adult, and act like a 12-year-old and expect someone else to do the dirty deed. Billy Bob said this and it made me uncomfortable. Jolene, you go take care of it. Go tell Billy Bob that, this made me uncomfortable. Okay. From Jolene does that. From Billy Bob's stance, this opens him up to getting angry with you, with said person, with John Doe. Here's the thing, when you put the responsibility of a third party person taking care of your discomfort with someone or your anger with someone, yes, I know I'm using air quotations, but look over it. You're not gonna, they can sit there and look at that third party person, this person that you're having an issue with, and tell them yes, they understand. And they can walk out of that meeting, okay. But it's after that meeting, when you meet up with them, how are they going to react to you? You did not tell them that you were uncomfortable when they said X, Y, Z. You did not tell them you were uncomfortable when you stood on your head. They did not tell you, sorry. They did not tell you they were uncomfortable when you said X, Y, Z. They did not tell you that they were uncomfortable when you wore a purple flannel pajamas standing on your head whistling Dixie. They did not tell you. Third party did. The difference is, if you must feel like you need to use a third party person, be present. If you're having an issue with someone and you don't feel like you can contain it yourself and you need that support of a third party person, be present. Be present. That way that person that you're having an issue with can look you in the eye and say what they need to say. Tell you, oh, I did not realize that me saying this upset you or made you uncomfortable, or when I did this it made you upset or uncomfortable. If you say something to someone else about this person and it is twisted to a point where when it comes back to you and you have no clue this has happened and that person is mad at you, well, you couldn't help that the person you told this information to, and took the information, twisted it, and repeated it, thus making that person mad at you. Well, how is the person that you are mad at to know that you're upset with them for something that you said that the other person that related to this person twisted and said to them? They don't. They don't until that third party person comes up and tells them they need to talk to you alone. And it might be weeks after it's happened. And honestly, it opens, it continues. It makes the problem worse. Because you can't deal with both parties, resolve the issue to where both parties are okay when you're just talking to one out of two parties. Even if the party being spoken to, even if they understand, it does not mean that issue is a closed thing. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a closed thing between the two parties involved. It just makes it harder on the party being blamed, because then they have to watch their P's and Q's and make sure they don't step on any cracks or do anything stupid to upset that party or make that party uncomfortable. And it's just it makes an already uncomfortable, hard situation even harder and not more uncomfortable. But if you stand there and you actually act your age, meaning maturity-wise, and you actually take the time, step back from the situation, get yourself under control, and then go to the person, even if you need a third party, address it face-to-face with that person, mano-a-mano, or, have that third person there to kind of be an in-between, but you and the party that's having an issue with you are both present. That way you can hear both sides. That way nothing is misunderstood. That way there's no extra anger that's going to be involved, or no, so-and-so's not talking to me because da-da-da-da-da. Well, I'm not going to talk to so-and-so. But it's all about treating people like a decent human being. If you expect someone to treat you like a decent human being, then you need to be treating them like a decent human being too. Just, talk. Yes, it's hard, and we gotta learn these stuff, but just talk. Be the adult that you say you are, and go deal with it. Even if there's a third-party mediator right there, as long as both parties are a part of the discussion, dish out the issue. Talk about it until you come up with a conclusion and everything is straight and the air is clear and the subject is closed.